Oh my God. This Zac Stacy arrested and jailed in Florida after brutally beating his ex-girlfriend. I saw the video.
I saw the video too.
See what I'm saying?
I saw that video. That was. I'm not gonna lie. That was a disturbing.
See,
video.
let me tell you where things go wrong in this situation. Ladies, these types of men, this ain't their first time doing this. I blame the bitch that had him before.
No, but not even the.
No, hold on.
It might be the same.
No, Mo. I blame the bitch that had him before because her duty was to kill that nigga.
But sometimes it might just be the same. The same woman might be in that same.
But he done beat a bitch before. So I blame the bitch before. Bitch, your duty and responsibility is the first time that nigga takes a fist to your head, you kill that nigga. Fuck run. Because he gonna run to the next bitch and he gonna beat and it's gonna get worse. Hoes, your duty and responsibility when a nigga go to knocking you upside your head is do not let him live the next day. Hello? Ladies, your duty is the time that a nigga busts you in your motherfucking head the first time, he can't get up the next day. You say you applaud the woman that left. I don't applaud her. I think that she should have bust him, maimed him. She should have done something to him that he goes out there. Listen, see, here's the thing. Here's why I don't like to battle. Because when I battle, when you push me to battling or defending myself, whoever it is that I'm in this altercation with, I'm trying to go for the gusto with you so that when you even think about a bitch that look like me, walk like me, shape like me, bitch, if you know my real name or my government name or my stage name, bitch, you tremble at the letters in my name, in a bitch name. That I have done you some, that you go down the motherfucking street, and when you meet another bitch that got the first letters or the last letters or the name in my motherfucking name or in their name, you get what I'm saying? That you fear. You feel, motherfucker. Too many of y'all hoes letting these niggas walk away. You not damaging these pussy ass niggas, because if you was damaging these pussy ass niggas, the next bitch wouldn't have to go through that bullshit too. You have to damage these hoe ass niggas. This is why I don't want to get into a motherfucking situation with nobody, because whoever I get into a situation with, I'm gonna mark you, bitch. It's not the ex fault, Kiki, but what I'm saying is the ex supposed to motherfucking the ex supposed to hurt that nigga so viciously that the next bitch that he ever thought about putting his hands in the air to, that goes for his mammy too. If he hit his own mammy, she was supposed to motherfucking knock that bitch head until next week.
That's why when they talk about don't beat your kids, I'm like, I beat my kids at club.
But Mo, you can't be putting your hands and shit on people. You can't be, and if you gotta beat a bitch in a relationship, y'all don't need to be together. Period.
Definitely. If you have to resort to anything.
The man, I am holding the man accountable. Kiki, don't come here with that shit now. We friends now. Don't come here with that shit. I am holding that motherfucking nigga accountable, bitch, boo. But the bitch, trust me, if you meet my ex and he done hit me, he ain't got no fingers. He gonna be missing a motherfucking eye, bitch. And you not gonna have those problems from an ex of mine. You ain't gonna have those problems.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've seen somebody get a woman get hit by a man like that.
You ain't gonna, cause he was fucking her up.
Cause he grabbed her off the couch, threw her
and fucked her up. I saw that.
I was like, damn.
Okay. Now her duty Yes, the system got that nigga, but he'll be home. He got money. Her duty.
I'm hearing that he's supposed to get some years.
Okay, well, her duty is to take a whole butcher's knife and go inside that nigga's throat, bitch, while he resting his body. So that the next bitch that he meet, if he survives that, if he survived that knife going in his windpipe, bitch. And I say this because it's so many motherfucking transsexuals, transgenders, and shit like that. All my sisters or whatever that done been killed on the motherfucking sidewalk. And you know why? There's so many of that shit because we don't talk about this shit with each other. We don't have a system in place where we telling each other about that fuck nigga, or we ain't did no damage to his bitch ass. Because usually them men that be doing this shit, this ain't their first time. The first time a motherfucking whole ass nigga show me signs of him being a pussy clot, bitch, the front or the back of a hammer is going to meet him in his face. Either side works for me. The front or the back of a hammer is going to meet him in his face. So, bitch, you ain't going to have that to worry about if you meet him in the street. And if you meet a nigga that got a motherfucking hammer print on the side of his head, or he got a scar on the side of you know that he done been bashed by a bitch who with the shit he with. You got to be on the same level of shits with them niggas that they own with you. I am not blaming the motherfucking victim. Or I'm not blaming I'm telling that the ex's responsibility. The very first time that pussy nigga hit you with something, he supposed to come when he almost not supposed to get up, or he don't get up, period. The first time that he let you in on who he is, you need to let him know who your mama raised, bitch. He a big motherfucker. He's a big ass gigantic ass football player. I watched him throw that lady into the TV.
Yeah, and he threw her with heat.
She called the police on him. He got arrested and all this. We don't know. And usually at times, they let them motherfucking men come back to them. And they always, do you see that bitch sat there and let that boy shoot at her? I don't know if they still together, but it's a possibility they are.
It is a possibility.
It is a possibility. Her duty in that situation.
And you did that in front of your 5-month-year-old.
And you did, yes. And that nigga did that shit on video recording device. So her duty is to fuck that nigga up when he ain't got no weapon. And so that the next time that he run into a bitch, he think twice if he got brain capacity to motherfucking think.
Well, he might not, because he might not get a chance. Because from what I was hearing, I believe they said something about he's supposed to get like 15.
Well, good. So a nigga in there can bust his ass in the fucking head. So that a dude in there could bust him in the head. And I hope that when he go in there in prison and that nigga whoop his ass and send him back out there to the streets, he think about the shit that he did too. But he's a big motherfucker. And a lot of women
players are not, I won't say they're all like massively like towering tall like basketball players, but these niggas, they're like 250. The average is usually like 245, 250. So those are big dudes. Those are not small average sized dudes. And for him to just like manhandle her like that, I was like, nah.
He fucked her up in front of the baby.
Bro.
No.
He did.
So I just want my ladies that's out there listening to me. I don't want y'all to kill a nigga unless you have to. But I say this, I've been saying this for years. There are videos of me, there's video footage of me years saying this to y'all. If he hit you the very first time, I used to say kill that nigga. But some of y'all love that nigga down to his dirty draws. But fuck that motherfucking hoe ass bitch ass nigga up. Fuck him up. And if he leave you, it's okay. God has blessed you to see another day if he leave you.
That's true.
But take the front or the back of a fucking hammer and make him understand that you on that same shit he with. Put that up there. Let me see what they say. Correct. Correct, Reginald. Correct. 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 Motherfucking niggas show you them signs. A nigga loud talk you, throw some hot water in his face. Let him know, bitch, go in there, boys.
But Reginald's saying that he does blame the victim. He like the victim.
Well, you know why? And I'm not really saying I blame the victim, but the victim, let's talk to the victim in this bitch.
If we're gonna be honest, there are some dudes that will there are some twisted dudes that could just walk in the house and just beat a female down. But Mo, like that. But there are also situations where women know how to push buttons.
Fuck women push.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not condoning it. Yeah,
but
I'm not condoning it. But
okay.
But I'm just saying, I'm not saying that the victim is wrong. I'm not saying that
I get what you're saying, Mo. But I get what you're saying. But if you got to get physical in the situation outside, if the physicality goes outside of sex,
there's no excuse.
There's no excuse. Yeah, bitches will provoke you because I do believe Rihanna provoked because I watch Rihanna in a lot of stuff. Rihanna got a slick ass. She's an island girl.
She do got a slick mouth.
She's a motherfucking island girl, and them island girls is with the shit. And so she's a slick ass. So I believe that she did terrorize Chris Brown, and that they was in that bitch squabbling. I do believe that.
And they said she threw his phone out the car.
I believe that. Okay. But
there's still no excuse.
Ain't no excuse. You a woman. If you say you a woman, if you're a female and all that type of stuff, don't provoke. I get what Mo's saying. Don't go to provoking the nigga and then he knock your ass into the next room. Bitch, now you all of a sudden you're a woman. Always be a woman. Always be a woman.
Even if it does get to that extent where she's talking crap.
But I'm talking to
don't put your hands on her.
I get it. But I'm talking to women that just are victims of domestic abuse because there are men
that will just come up.
There are men that will beat your motherfucking ass because that is a form of control.
Yeah. For no reason.
That is a form of control. That is a form of control, God damn it. So what you need to understand or what you need to do in this situation like that is you need to knock that. You might not be physically strong as that motherfucking hoe ass nigga. You may not be physically as strong as him, and he might be bigger than you. He might be all the things. Your duty in that situation is to let him know, don't play with me, play with your dick.
I thought you were about to say play with your mama, but okay.
Don't play with me, nigga. Play with your dick. Because you got to catch them when they motherfucking, he caught you in a vulnerable place. You got to get, after you done healed up and he told you he's sorry and do all that Ike shit that Ike did to Tina, when that nigga opened up his eyes, he need to have a whole hammer over his face, bitch. Right there at the end of the hammer saying, nigga. Not if you ever. You need to hit that nigga. Wake him up with a blow. Oh, shit. Nigga.
No, don't boil the water.
Nigga, fuck the water. You need to bludgeon that nigga one time.
Why bludgeon?
If you decide that you want to stay with him, because some of you motherfucking hoes can't get over the dick.
See, that's where we have. That's the problem. We can't let. Especially with situations like that, we can't let it get up. We can't let that control our.
I don't give a fuck because I had some good dick in my life, but I also had a motherfucker attempt to choke me.
But that's what I mean.
When that motherfucker attempted,
Maddie,
so when that motherfucker
really that good that
yes, Bo, it is. So when that motherfucker attempted to choke me, I waited, and that motherfucker attempted to choke me because when that bitch got up. Bitch, that whole pillow was over that motherfucking nigga face. Bitch. We were separated after that. That pillow was over that bitch face. I told him, bitch, today, I don't know who God you pray to or what is you, but you gonna meet his or her motherfucking ass today. And I'm a thick girl, so I was applying all my weight down on that bitch mug, bitch, to kill this nigga.
Said it perfectly. A man can only do what you allow and put up with.
I don't be just telling y'all this shit. I always come to y'all from a place of experience. I ain't talking to y'all just because I'm talking to y'all. I come from a place of experience. Nigga, you bash me and you bigger than me and you motherfucking, you with the shits, I got to show you I'm with the shits you with. If we the same side and you try to twirl me, bitch, I'm finna twirl with you. I'm not going to die alone. They're going to find the DNA on, bitch, even if you kill me, they're going to find your DNA somewhere on me. A chunk of your ear, one of your motherfucking goddamn eyeballs, something, it will be found. Anybody who been following me for years know that I've been preaching the same motherfucking thing. I've been preaching the same fucking shit. You have to defend yourself in these types of situations. That's not his first time throwing her into a motherfucking TV like that. He either done raised his hand and put, that nigga would have raised and had his hand in my motherfucking face, bitch. And 3 or 4 of those fingers would have been gone by that goddamn Ginsu knife I'd have had of that bitch.